Hello everyone, this is Ru Animations speaking here. This is not the video I wanted to make, but this needs to be addressed about what's going on. So recently we have someone behind reporting account and other spam accounts behind them is Koretkii. According to the allegations, I want to respond. I was falsely accused by Koretkii over being a pedophile supporter. That is false. I'm not a pedophile supporter. Not to mention, she falsely accused J4 over being a pedophile. That is false as well. With her and her reporting account channel, she has been spreading lies about Spooder over being a pedophile. That is false. I will pull them up, but I have censored it in order to protect and respect the privacy. So please read cautiously at your own risk. Don't jump into conclusions like a fucking idiot. With the false allegation, she also made false info calling me a white knight and a and a pedophile supporter. That is false. With that being said, not to mention, I want to address something that is way worse. With reporting account that is also Koretkii, what's most fucked up is that she kept spreading lies over Spooder being a pedophile. That is false. False information can destroy mental health and reputation. What's so beyond fucked up is that she doxed Spooder, threatening him that she will tell his family over the false allegation, including doxing him with his real name on reporting account, same account behind Koretkii. Thankfully, him and his family had already made a report to the police, and they also reported it to the police department in Germany where B is from. Now thanks to B, his life and his family's life are already in danger. Koretkii, if you are watching this, please be on mind that the police department where you are from had already got the report from his family, and trust me, they are going under investigation of the crimes of you committing doxing. What you're doing is criminal harassment and doxing, and also, you should know that these crimes you're committing are felonies. With felonies, you will be sentenced and time in prison for years in prison. B, what proof do you have? All of your allegations on J4 and Spooder are false, and also, let's talk about major differences between rape versus edgy humor. Rape is legally defined as sexual penetration or activity without consent, achieved through force, threats, coercion, or by taking advantage of someone unable to consent, due to intoxication, disability, or being underage. While definitions vary by jurisdiction, modern understandings, including the FBI's, broaden it to include any non-consensual penetration, vaginal, anal, oral, or with an object or sexual contact, regardless of the victim's or perpetrator's gender, incorporating incapacitation by drugs, and/or alcohol as a lack of consent. Key elements of rape: lack of consent, the core element, meaning clear, affirmative agreement isn't given. Silence, fear, or past consent doesn't equal current consent. Force or coercion, includes physical violence, threats of harm, emotional manipulation, or abuse of power and/or authority. Incapacity to consent, occurs when someone is unconscious, mentally incapacitated, physically unable to resist, or underage. Statutory rape. Expanded scope, includes various penetrations, oral, anal, object, and covers all genders, recognizing that incapacitation from substances also negates consent. Now, let's talk about edgy humor. Edgy humor pushes boundaries by tackling controversial, dark, or taboo subjects in a provocative, unconventional way, often aiming for shock value or dark laughs by playing on societal norms and sensitivities, sometimes bordering on offensive but intended to be witty or insightful rather than cruel, like edgy fashion juxtaposing contrasting elements. Taboo topics, explores subjects generally considered sensitive, like death, politics, religion, sex, or mental health. Provocative, aims to provoke thought, discomfort, or laughter through challenging ideas or offensive language. Unconventional, deliberately breaks from traditional, polite, or mainstream humor styles. Dark and or cynical tone, often features cynicism, irony, or a dark, almost nihilistic outlook. Audience dependent, what's edgy for one group might be normal or offensive to another. requiring awareness of who's listening. With edgy humor. Here are examples from adult cartoon shows, such as Family Guy, American Dad, South Park, Rick and Morty, Smiling Friends, etc. Now let's pull the evidence about you committing crimes including harassing J4. Here is you being a fucking pedophile and a groomer, and you sexually assaulting, harassing and forcing them to see your pizza. This evidence was from early 2023. You were 18 as an adult that time and 2 of them were minors that time. This proves that you were a pedophile, a groomer, a manipulator, a psycho, a monster, a doxer, stalker, etc. Now let's talk about you harassing J4 over the exposing rant video. Here is you trolling and harassing J4 by calling him a Doris fanboy multiple times and saying "womp" multiple times, and also flipped him off. This proves that you are a cyberbully, a trolling user, and a stalker. And also, I want to pull this message from the victim of Koretkii. Has told me he had traumatic experiences going through the abuse he went through due to B's crime she committed and has done to him. And he also spread awareness to let everyone know what B has done to him and shared his experience. If you are friends with Koretkii, I highly demand you all to cut ties with her, because she is a bad person and she's a pedophile. For everyone who doesn't know much about me including my traumatic experiences, I'm also the victim of sexual assault. I was sexually assaulted by Alex, my abuser who I thought was a friend or a brother to me. He took advantage of me without my consent, and also tried to manipulate me with more sexual assault and worse, rape. I was 16 as a minor and Alex was 18 as an adult. Right now, I'm currently 19 half, and I'm turning 20 on the 25th of this month. And Alex is currently 21. And for who still don't know about me, I have family members and friends who were sexually assaulted and raped by their perpetrators. I hear their stories, what they went through after what they have done to them. It breaks my heart to hear what they went through. I also help the victims to heal from trauma, and I was formerly a member of the group Counseling of Against Sexual Assault, where I share my experience what I went through, including hearing the victims' stories and sharing their experience what they went through. Now, I don't ever wanna hear from Go Kids or B supporters saying like, "It's abuse and cyberbullying and you shouldn't bully B at all and I'm going to tell on you for supporting Spitter and J4 and exposing B, you piece of fucking shit." Bro, grow the fuck up. You all should know the truth what B has done to everyone, including the victims of B she traumatized. Now, Koretkii, if you are still watching this, I want to give you a heads up that you have failed to show the evidence because the exposing post you made is false and it should not exist. You are throwing around serious and defamatory false allegations to tarnish and harm my reputation because you are another angry pedophile that has false evidence to work off of. Beatriz, I hope you know that in the US falsely accusing someone of being a pedophile supporter is illegal because of defamation. You just committed a serious legal slander which is a crime. You have seriously violated my right to protect my reputation and livelihood civil law. If this continues to escalate, I will be seeking punitive damages and serious damages from you. I can seek both punitive and compensatory damages for emotional distress, reputational harm, and I will end up serious mental health problems. I will be saying publicly and I will force you to delete your exposing post on me, especially my friends, as you have made serious false accusation. I seriously will be taking legal action against you if you don't do so. This is a serious public warning on my platform. The next request is that I will be making a via attorney and lawsuit. If you don't delete the post, you will get a word from my private attorney and my lawyer. Just because you got away with the crime, doesn't mean you here on earth God will not punish you. Whether you believe in God or not, Beatriz, remember Matthew 18:6b for PDFs and doxers like you. It would be better for you to have a millstone tied around your neck, drowned in the depths of sea. After what you have done to minors, they will be traumatized and seeking help after what you have done to them. To everyone who has been standing up, protecting and supporting us against Beatriz, thank you. No one deserves to have their reputation and mental health harmed with such serious allegations. Please stay safe out there, everyone. Remember, if Beatriz Koretkii comes after you, protect and defend yourselves. Don't be a doormat. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe.